The Buccaneers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking?
Tampa in the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown number 3 on the game. They continue to add to their lead, Phil, late in the second quarter. And so far, there's been no looking back.
Yeah, it's all...
The Jaguars call on the punting unit. Let's see what he can do here. And they tackle him there at the 34.
The Buccaneers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Buccaneers didn't have much to show for in the first quarter, but now they're trying to distance themselves right before halftime.
Well, Jim, it's like this. You just keep fighting. It's like when you play golf. When you start out with 6 or 7 bogeys, you hang in there because you know sooner or later you're going to make a par.
The Buccaneers are up right now, Phil, and that's at least partly due to the play of the quarterback. Winston's on fire.
It's an awesome feeling as a quarterback to be in rhythm, to get people open and have time to throw the football down the field. That's why they're winning, Jim. You said it right. The quarterback is hot.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. The Buccaneers have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. 1st and 10. Safarian Jenkins makes the grab.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
So 1st and goal to go. And it's knocked down.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Martin's going to take the handoff now.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Breaking huddle at the 4. Third and goal at the 4. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Winston's just scored his 4th. What a fine. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. He's going to try and return this punt. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
Well, a lot of good things happened on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
The Buccaneers have to be pretty excited about the way this game has opened up for them as we near halftime.
Well, I know they love the way their offense is playing. Now, on the other side, you got to do something different on defense. There's a rule that says you can blitz if you want to. You don't have to sit back there all the time and be so passive.
He's got a little bit of daylight here. Winston's going to slide, and that'll end the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
The Buccaneers lined up in the pistol. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 45. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays. but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. And it's batted down.
That was a good call by the defensive coordinator. He called the right defensive play. The defender's in position and knocks down that third down throw.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA.
Thanks, Jim.
Two tight ends on the field here. The Buccaneers have it at the 29. And it's just thrown away. Second down following that incompletion. Winston's going to be in the pistol here.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Going deep. Going for the deep ball down here, and the catch is made in the secondary. And now as we see the stats, you have to love these type of numbers from one of your key wide receivers. Phil, 2 straight games, he's gotten it done.
Yes, we've watched this guy play, Jim. You can look at him and you can tell, boy, he has fresh legs. He is flying around, and he is getting open.
And the throw, it's incomplete.
Well, these are the kind of throws in the NFL, Jim, you just take for granted that if it's open, you are going to hit it. But the quarterback makes a big mistake, leads the receiver too far to the inside, and it goes incomplete.
Easy catch there. No one near him. That's reception number 4 for him. Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline. The coach is happy, and, of course, the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all because he loves his tight end target. That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Winston's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Right. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
Tight end.
The Jaguars will line up here for the onside kick. The receiving team has the recovery. When one quarterback plays well and the other doesn't, that can lead to a pretty one-sided affair like we've had here today.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but look, there's always reasons why a quarterback plays well or doesn't, Jim. It truly is a team game on the offensive side, and the good numbers come from the offensive line that played well, and the bad numbers come from an offensive line that really struggled here today.
Trying to hook up with Jackson that time, but this pass goes incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Evans with the reception. Evans brought down after picking up 6 on this play. I don't think anyone's surprised when you look at the numbers. Here's a quarterback who is so good at just standing in the pocket and dominating that defense.
There's a group of quarterbacks in this league that every single week they just seem to get it done. Of course, it's the teams they're on. They have talent, but the quarterbacks themselves are just so good. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
The Buccaneers from the 37. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. The Buccaneers now move the chains. 6th catch today so far. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wide out today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Corners down the NFL, they're asked to do so many things. Stop the run, cover guys in zone, cover them in man-to-man coverage. And how about this blitz that time by the corner? Gets to the quarterback and takes him down from the sack.
And Evans is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. He'll throw it over the middle. In his hands, complete, touchdown. And again, another score on that drive, and we see a receiver closing in on the single game mark for touchdowns.
It's just no record that's safe. It's unbelievable. It seems like about every other week you and I are talking about a
They're in punting formation. Looking to make a difference.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
Kozlowski's had a really tough go of it today, but I suppose you could say that same thing about all his teammates out there with him on that defense.
Yeah, what you got to do in a game like this, Jim, sometimes you just have a game like this, you got to shake it off, start over next week, try to get better, and win next week's game.
Catch made along the sideline.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Well, how about that, Jim? Not a surprise. Down the red zone one more time. They're blowing them out, and this offense has been spectacular. What will they do here? You know what? I think they'll just run it and try to end this game.
That's reception number 2 for him.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Winston's completed his last 6 passes.
Here we go. 1-0.
That's a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
They bring in the extra tight end. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.